I meant for that to sound more, more kinder. Yes. I wasn't sure how to phrase it. That was supposed to sound more spirited. Instead, it sounded like someone was threatening me to be enthusiastic. Like a very dejected employee at a rundown part-time establishment. Or rather, they have a part-time job at a rundown establishment. You get the point, though. Hello. I've been playing Musume all morning. That's why I was a little bit late. I was trying to finish up the race I was in the middle of. But I'm sure you guys understand. It's really fun, honestly. It's been really fun. I don't know what's wrong with me, man. It's so fun though. I can't emphasize this enough. It makes me happy to see so many people enjoy it. I'm not normally somebody who likes gacha games. Like I can never get into them. I can never get invested into them. So for me to like one this much is really weird. I don't know. It's really weird, but it's so fun because I just want to like, I don't know, the gameplay loop is really fun. Maybe that's the best way to put it. Alright, Tax, thank you for the 10 carrots. Good morning, Tomoe. Here's 10 carrots. This is the perfect time to— No, there's no increase in funding for anything. How many times do I have to teach you this lesson? Ah! KC Wingboy, thank you for the 1.99 carrots. Hey yo, USA. Hello there. Hello there. Yeah, we're playing pinball today. Go figure, right? We're playing pinball today. You need to stop looking at other racers in the pre-race menu? Why? What's wrong with that? We're gambling today? I don't really feel like there's that much gambling in Musume. I don't know. I know it's like the meme for every gacha game, but outside of the rolls I did on stream, and then the 2 I did after, I haven't done any more rolls. I've just been doing story content. So yeah. I don't know, man. Your brother played this game in the 90s? Man, people played this still in like the 2000s and stuff too. Let me actually get to it now, though. I have to set my water aside so it doesn't stop me from gaming. Alrighty, fellas. Dramatic music. Well, suspenseful moment. Well, let me pull up the right windows and fix the audio real quick. Okay, no, it's broken on my side. Wait, what the hell? It was working a moment ago. What? Okay. There we go. I just have to make sure the audio's not too loud. Scuffed already? Well, it is a game from like... Shit, when did this come out? Hold on. Hold on a minute. 1995. There you go. There you go. One thing you've always wondered is, no, there's only enlisted in the Umarmy. Oh, I didn't launch that far enough. Okay, I remember what to do now. Never mind, I did launch it far enough. Okay, we're good. I'm not really super good at this, but I'll certainly do my best. I know there's like missions and stuff you can do in the game. This is a very old game. Do you consider 95 to be old? Many here would be offended by that, you know. I find it weird that some people think like being in your mid-30s makes you like ancient. I don't know. I feel like, you know, once you're in your 20s, you just feel old no matter what. It's like a constant thing. I mean, I thought I was grown when I was like 18, but yeah. I want to launch it into the thingy over there. This is gonna be rough. What's wrong with being 30? I thought 30 was the age of 30 is in demand or something, right? Isn't that the saying that the kids say these days? Yeah, I used to play this on Windows XP though. It was kind of a vibe. I mean, it still is a vibe. You guys can play this now too if you wanted to. It's not like I'm still running Windows XP. Although I remember I never wanted to upgrade beyond Windows XP for the longest because I thought the aesthetic was really nice. I know that's like a really stupid reason, but like, you know. If you count 19 as a kid, I have not met many people who are 19 or in their early 20s or anything like that that are actually mature, so I judge people based off the maturity they present themselves with, not their actual age. Because, you know, eventually you realize that actual age versus maturity is very strange, especially in the modern day, dear God. Have you become a quartermaster? What do you mean by that? Sorry, it's hard to read everything while keeping track of the ball. This is a little bit all over the place. You're hurt? Why are you hurt? It's true! It's true. The thing that matures people the fastest are the circumstances in their life. If you don't experience any hardship, then you're not going to mature very quickly. And we live in a society that babies the fuck out of people. I mean that in the most respectful way possible, but like, if you compare how the internet was before versus now, it's very evident to see that. Like, I don't think anyone here is gonna disagree with me in that capacity. Oh, Gretchen, thank you very much for the 5 apples. Sorry, I got confused. Thank you for the bronze apples, though. It's tougher in Asia. I've never been to Asia before, so I can't confirm nor deny that, but I believe you. I mean, that's like a cultural thing at that point, right? Welcome to life advice. I mean, look, people out here saying that you're old if you've played this before, so I may as well drop what wisdom I have, I guess. But yeah, I mean, it's not like you can, how do I put this? It's not like you'll never mature even without hardship. It's just gonna take you a lot longer. Like, for example, somebody like a young adult who had to like take care of several of their siblings alone would be much more mature than one that was like given everything to them by their parents and not allowed to watch television past like 10 p.m. or some shit. I don't know, but you get the picture. It's pretty self-explanatory overall. Steel forged in fire. I don't know. That's why it always pissed me off when people are like, "Oh, you can't treat me like a baby. I'm like 19." It's like, okay, buddy. Okay. Granted, I'm at the age where I don't really talk to people that young. I don't know, actually. I guess other VTubers are sometimes that young. Man, I don't know. Everything is confusing. Okay. Yeah. I mean, look, I'm not exactly the most extroverted person ever. I'm not out here in group chats just saying hello to people every day. I don't want to be called a granny. You can call me whatever you want, man. I don't really care that much. As long as it's like some equine equivalent, you know, you gotta be respectful. Accept your friend request. I actually realized I can only accept 15 friend requests. So I've like, I don't know, sometimes it like suggests cards to me when I'm going through career mode. So I'm like, oh, this person has a good support card. Who can I add them? I know that's like a terrible reason, but I'm not pulling those SSRs myself, man. I had to get them somehow. I would add you guys if I could, though. I don't know why there's a limit on it, quite frankly. Yeah, on musume, it says you can only add 15 people. I don't know if I read that wrong, but yeah. Don't accept friends, only reject them so they will grow. Why? Wait, why do you have to paint me out to be the bad guy here? Why am I the villain? Man, look, okay, I'm gonna tell you a somewhat sad story. It's gonna make me sound really pathetic, right? But I got fucked over by friends so many times that I tried to avoid making new friends because I didn't feel like dealing with the aftermath of me cutting them off because they're a terrible person and then, like, proceeding to have, like, a generational crash out over it. So, yeah, I don't actually make many new friends anymore, to be honest, because I got really sick of, like, that particular repeated pattern that seemed to happen a lot. It turns out that shitty people don't like being told that they're shitty. A lot of them aren't used to being called out, apparently. I don't know. I would rather be alone than surrounded by shitty people, personally. I don't know if you guys are the same, but I mean, I'm just kind of happy with life right now. I got a good group of friends in V-Dere. I got a career that I'm pretty happy about. I like VTubing. Well, I said that, like, that implies that the military is my career, which is straight up not true, but, you know. You're like a level 20? What do you mean by this? Making friends as an adult is fake news. Hey, that's very pessimistic of. Also, no one was gonna tell me my cursor was on the screen. Actually, I don't know if I just moved it there on accident. Oopsie daisy. You know me, I used to be in your Discord server. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really remember much about the server. I think I, like, closed it out of my head. I'm living in with my peace in the current day, you know? I'm like, mentally, I'm like an old lady that goes out and feeds the birds every day. That's where I'm at. Friends are not easy to keep. It depends. I mean, some people, I feel like a lot of people take their friend groups for granted. Like, I don't think if people realize how amazing it is to be able to say, yeah, I've had these friends for like 10 years. That's not a normal thing. You should, like, you know, cherish those people, because that's not something most people are able to say. Most people don't have something like that in their life. So, yeah. Just my take on it, I guess, if that makes sense. I don't know what pressing that button is actually doing, but it makes me feel like I'm doing something. You remember playing this a lot? Hopefully someone here actually knows how to, like, do the missions and stuff in game, because I'm not really sure where I'm supposed to be aiming. 10 years is really rare, because, like, think about it this way. By the end of those 10 years, that's not even the same person you originally became friends with, you know? That's a whole different person. Y'all put up with each other while you were going through different stages of life and changing. That's pretty phenomenal. Aim for a high score? I sure will. Stream idea: Tomoe mentors, befriends, then guesses chatters toxic traits that would cause an end to true friendship. I don't think people want to hear that. I don't think you want to hear my opinion. I prefer to be positive than try to find flaws in you guys. I don't really feel like you need that energy in your life, quite frankly. Yeah, it's hard to find good people who are invested in your well-being, and yeah, there's a lot of bad people out there. I think the people who have it toughest are the people who are just really nice and get used by people a lot, because I don't know, like, I guess there was some point in my life where I thought you could just be nice to everybody and things would work out somehow and kindness would prevail and all that shit, but some people don't deserve kindness. I reserve it for the people who are worth it. That's why I try to look after you guys, because in my eyes, you deserve it, but... Language, shut the fuck up! I can swear if I want to! It's situational, okay? Don't you try to correct me. Don't you try to correct me. I'm getting passionate, okay? This is passionate stuff. I don't like seeing people hurt by terrible people, so I'm like, how do I put this into words? And sometimes swearing is the best way to express yourself, okay? You seem a bit angry or upset recently, Umarmy. Just an impression I got from your recent tweets and things you're discussing. Are you okay? Are you gaslighting me right now? You seem angry. You should calm down. Like that's like the energy you're hitting me with right now. Tomoe, you need to calm down. Tomoe, why are you angry? Tomoe, it's okay. Why is it funny when I swear? What do you mean by that? Hold on. Negotiate to get into the game? I don't know. I don't have any bartering tools, man. I can give like a bundle of carrots or something. Hi, mommy drill sergeant. Hey, fuck you. Green bumper is nice. Do they really do that much? Oh man. I feel like I missed something. Oh, I messed this game up so badly. If it seems like I'm going through something or whatever, it's not your guys' job to fix my problems. Here's my mentality about streamers, right? Streamers should not be like fucking trauma dumping on chat 24/7 asking you guys to fucking fix our problems, right? It's okay to vent sometimes, but I'm not gonna like show up here like, hey chat, oh this shitty thing happened to me today. I need you to make me feel better about this, chat. Please validate my feelings. Make me feel better about this. It's not really that deep, man. At the end of the day, I mean, there's not really much that bothers me. Sometimes I get bothered by shit, but I typically resolve it really fast. I'm not gonna ask you guys to like talk me through stuff. That seems pretty irresponsible in my opinion, considering I'm here to cheer you guys up. I'm here to make you happy, right? So try to look at it from that perspective. I am of the opinion that somebody cannot strive to make other people happy if they don't know how to resolve their own problems. It's not bad to rely on others, but I'm not gonna fucking come in here and bitch to you guys about everything, okay? That's all I want to say. I want to make that clear. I try to avoid doing that as much as possible. Chat just likes to be helpful. You know how you guys can be helpful? You guys can be helpful by just relaxing and enjoying your time here. The best way for me to like improve my day a lot of the time is just by streaming. It helps me take my mind off of stuff. Like, I don't have to worry about the things that are bothering me when I come here, because then I'm not thinking about it. And then usually like by the end of stream, I'm not even like, it doesn't bother me anymore. I'm able to distance myself from the problem, and like it's a shift in perspective that really helps a lot of the time. So yeah. What are the life advantages to buying the Tomoe Fumo? It will protect you in survival situations, like if you get lost in the forest and mauled by a bear. It will patch your wounds up and it will call 911 for you. It actually brought a radio because it had a feeling that your phone was gonna run out of batteries, and yeah, it's just that guy, you know? It's just that guy. And how does that make me feel? I want to punch a hole in the wall, honestly. Or maybe 2 holes in the wall. Or maybe just break through the wall. Like the Kool-Aid Man, but a horse. Like a horse-shaped hole in the wall. Can I bake cookies for you guys? Are horses even able to eat cookies? Would it be like oat cakes or something? I don't like when it starts falling towards the center, man. This reminds me that people actually used to go to the arcades and stuff. How many of you guys have been to the arcades with like those neon carpets and stuff? And those rigged claw machines, like the ones full of gravel with like the rolls of $100 bills and stuff? Like, win this awesome prize! But then you never can, and you wonder why. Granted, I never really partook in claw machines myself, but Yeah, it was a different time. People don't really go to arcades anymore. It's so surreal. The arcade kind of died around here. A lot of in-person socialization things kind of died, didn't they? People just go on the internet nowadays. You just hop online and talk to fellas there instead of going out and feeding the birds. Wait, hold on, let me take a sip of water. This game is just a demo. I'll never get the full version. I'm never gonna live to see it. The one there still has pinball. I see. I can tilt. Yeah, I can tilt it. I don't know how it helps though. Maybe if it's like falling straight down the center. I'm not in the habit of pressing that though, so. I would love to see what like the higher levels look like in this game though. I think the middle part is supposed to tell you your mission progress or something. I feel like Tomoe doesn't have specifically mom energy, more so she has a funny military tomboy. Wait, I like to think I'm more of an uncle, but yeah, energy to her. Probably just my overactive imagination. I could be wherever I need to be to help you guys out. Yeah, I'm your Uncle Horse Lady. The horse next door. It helps when the ball is almost zero. Wait, what? I need to get to 1 billion score. I think my high score is like 18 million or something. The multiplier gets crazy. We have to shoot for the stars, fellas, and hope we don't end up spacing out and losing everything. Lost the wife, lost the dog, lost the truck. Everything's falling apart. Z Spartan, thank you very much for the 20 carats. Hi, Tomoe. Love your videos. Today's my birthday. Can I get a birthday shout out? Happy birthday! Wait, was I supposed to shout it? Or did you mean like shout out by like quiet shout? Happy birthday. There you go. I have fixed the issue. We're all good now. But yeah, thank you for the support. And I hope you have a good birthday. I'm the slightly older tomboy girl next door that you lose touch with when you get older because someone eventually moves away. Why is that so extremely specific? Damn, man. I didn't know my lore was that complicated. I guess I can do that though. You'll never. Well, okay, hold on. Let me play the role. Hey, don't worry. We'll see each other again, okay? It's just gonna be for a couple years. I'll be back here after college. Although maybe I'll get a job somewhere else. But hey, you know, you can always message me if you ever need anything. Just don't lose my number, okay? It might be pretty hard to get back. I don't have a Facebook or anything. Just know I'm really proud of you and everything you've done over the years, okay? I'll see you later, all right? Don't be sad. We made some good memories. Yeah. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, you never saw her again after that. You never saw her again. Well, don't bleed out in the snow. Hold on. Don't do all that, buddy. That ain't necessary. That sounds like a scene from a movie, doesn't it? Wait, why did I get a divorce and lose custody? You have to be pretty fucked up to lose custody as a woman. I don't know if anyone's ever told you that before. I'm sorry I couldn't curb my crippling ketamine addiction. It was a moment of weakness. Yeah, I'm glad to hear a lot of people associate musume with me. Now I need to be more idol-like so that I can live up to your expectations. The end of your light novel clicker game? Huh? What are you talking about? A machine that takes your money and doesn't do anything else? It sounds like the economy. Yeah. Actually, no, someone described that to be the current state of Social Security. Granted, I'm not old enough to really know much about Social Security, you know? Or rather, I choose to not learn about things until I have to know about them. It's complicated. Basically, I'm a little bit of a dumbass, but I like to be eloquent about it, you know? Sounds like taxes. I know, man. I know. Also, I don't know what Umas are good or bad. I just know that all of them are endearing. I have 4 SSRs, I think, right now. I have, wait, I have to think about this. I have Special Week. I have, yeah, the ones I unlocked after stream were, Opera O and Special Week, so I also have ones I got on stream. I don't know. I cannot remember off the top of my head. I love my horses. Simple as. I don't really know how Social Security came to be a thing. It's such a strange concept. I wonder if other countries have it as well. Always kind of pondered it. You only played the game for like 15 minutes? Dude, I've played it for like 5 or 6 hours already. I was supposed to like actually be productive this morning. But I was like, what if I just race my horses for a bit longer instead? I feel like they're counting on me, you know? I need to be there for them. Guys, I've got it in there so many times. I'm basically a legend. You have 2 SSR horses. I want more, but I don't want to roll for more until another banner happens, so I'm just saving right now. You need a break from gacha? You don't have to spend money on the game, though. It's super easy to, like, get everything you want without paying, because they give you so much free stuff. I mean, to be honest, I was just being silly when I chose to try and get Opera O. But she's got a nice aura to her, you know? So I felt like I had to do it. The intrusive thoughts won, basically. Are you guys proud of me for how I'm doing in pinball right now, by the way? I haven't fucked up yet. Nature is healing. You don't have to, but yeah, I know. How do I feel about Girls Frontline? I tried to get into Girls Frontline. I thought it was okay, but like, maybe it's because I never played the first game, but I feel like when you try to play Girls Frontline 2 without any other context for anything, it's just like super confusing, you know? Whereas with Musume, I feel like you can just hop into it with no prior knowledge and just follow the story of the game, and you get to know all the characters and their personalities and how they interact with each other. So that was the part about GFL that kind of turned me away from it. Also, yeah, GFL 2 had a lot more reading, in my opinion. I don't feel like Musume has that much comparatively. You will spend money just to roll? For what game are you talking about? Yeah, I don't know. I would say Musume's gameplay seems simple, but I'm still like stuck on most of the mechanics. But I'm slowly figuring it out. I am gradually learning what I need to do. So I'm happy with that. I read the story, yeah. I mean, I read the story for Musume because I like the girls in it. If I wasn't invested in the characters, I don't think I'd be able to like keep playing the game personally. That's just how I work. What's my thoughts on tabletop role-playing games? They're fun, but I don't fucking have time to play them anymore. I don't have free time like that anymore, man. I can barely keep up with the projects I do have. I can't even get a manager because, like, I'm the type of person where I don't like leaving my work to other people, if that makes sense. I feel like I know how I operate and work better than another person could. So, yeah. I don't know if that makes sense. Maybe my personality is just weird. Maybe that's it. Wow, I fumbled that game really badly. I did so well on the first one. Also, managers and VTubing is like so weird. You hear so many stories about VTuber managers. So many stories. So many stories, man! So that's why I'm just like, yeah, I got it. I'll figure it out. It's a lot of work, but it's worth the effort. I need a schedule keeper? No, I have it. I can keep track of my schedule. I know what I need to do. It's just finding the time and energy to do it and not getting distracted by horse girls. Might be a bit tough. I don't even want an assistant, man. Cause like, what if I don't like them as a person? What do I do then? What if they're like really good at their job, but I just fucking hate their personality? No, I know that the girls in Girls Frontline 1 and 2 are all robots because I had to read a shit ton of people talking about how they're gonna fuck the robot girls and stuff. And how they're gonna make it work somehow. Sorry, I have something stuck in my eye. This really hurts. Hold on. I'm dying, bro. Hold on. But yeah, that was not, it was not a mystery, trust me. Ow. Oh god, I'm dying. You can't accept the help of someone with an unlikable personality. Yeah, I can't. Not unless I have to for work. If it was like for the greater good, like if I had to for my military job, then yeah, sure, whatever. But if it's like my personal stuff, yeah, they can go fuck themselves. The luxury of being an adult is choosing who you do and don't spend your time around. I do not think that it would be very good for me to be in that environment because I would probably be very stressed out. Then again, I just have really bad experiences with people saying that they want to help me, so... in terms of VTuber work, at least. It is not ended well in the past. Damn it! The stream really ain't PG today. Okay. What is your complaint with my stream today? What is your complaint? What beef do you have, sir? What is the issue? There's something about pinball that just makes you more aggressive. I don't know how to put it into words. Why do I keep fumbling it? It's not PG? What about my stream isn't PG? Is it the fact I'm swearing? Is it the fact I mentioned people are robot fuckers? I'm confused. I don't really think that's that controversial. If you like open twitter.com, you'll find the exact same things, my dude. I haven't said anything particularly crazy. I'm not exactly like, you know, like Mickey Mouse or whatever that creature is that's in Chuck E. Cheese's, the mouse in the costume there. Why do you guys expect me to be PG in the first place? I've made it known that I swear sometimes. I try not to swear much, but quite frankly, I have been up for quite a long time, so I have less of a filter than usual. But it's not meant to like offend people or anything like that. I'm not trying to like hurt your guys' feelings by saying a bad word or anything like that. So please understand that at least. Yeah, Charles Entertainment Cheese, is that what it is? Actually, that sounds familiar. It's my shorts. I mean, that's like usually like 30 seconds to a minute. How much of someone's personality can you really figure out in 30 seconds to a minute? I put my sense of humor in my shorts, but you're not really gonna get the full picture unless you're in a stream. There's not much I can do about that one. I swear like a sailor. I really feel like you guys are exaggerating it a bit. I feel like this is being blown out of proportion. I don't think I swear any more than most VTubers do, if anything. Okay. Since it's obviously bothering you guys, I won't swear anymore for the rest of the stream. I was really not thinking about it, but I didn't know it was I didn't know it was that serious, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Some VTubers don't swear. Well, that's good for them. That is good for them. It's a good habit to not swear, I would say. I can't say what. Wait, the ball is stuck. The ball is live. Let's go! It's okay to swear, but not every single sentence. Man, y'all are acting like my mom right now. What the hell? I've never been lectured like this in my adult life. I don't know how to feel about this. I'm like sweating here. What do I do? Please don't report me for this. I swear I can change. I'll turn over a new leaf. I'll flee the country. I'll change my name. I'll start over. I won't even be a horse anymore. I won't even be a tomboy anymore. I'll be a shadow of my former self. You won't even recognize me. Yeah, I don't think anyone should be surprised that the military VTuber swears, though. I don't think that should be a huge surprise. I just try to be professional normally, but like I said, I'm a little bit tired, so yeah, it really isn't meant to like offend anyone though. So yeah, clarification. See, now I've over-explained. Now it's awkward. Look at what you've done. Why does that keep happening? Damn it! Why does it keep going off to the side? I don't know what back-to-back swearing would be. How do you chain swear? That sounds complicated. That's like a combo of inappropriate language. Alright, text, thank you for the 10 carrots. Here's another 10 carrots. I ran out of things to say, so I might dip out to eat breakfast and continue on with something. Maybe looking at pictures of tomboy girls. That's very specific, but you know, that's respectable. You carry on now. You carry on. They want you to combo swear. I can't even think of how to. I can't think of how to. I don't know how to do this. Good golly. Fuck. Yeah, there you go. That sound. Okay, I'm sick and tired of this pinball, man. Even the audio's glitching out. It's just doing it to spite me at this point. I'm just trying to get a high score. I'm just trying to do well right now, chat. Chat, where did it go wrong? Chat, I didn't mean for this to happen. I just wanted to win at the arcade so that the kids would stop bullying me. I just wanted to get a high score so they'd stop stealing my brown paper lunch, and my mom asked why I get so hungry after getting home, even though dinner's not for another couple hours, and I don't have the heart to explain the sandwiches she's making every day are actually going to the people that are picking on me because I suck at games! Fuck! Anyway, how are you guys doing? I love pinball, honestly. I think this is going well. Don't let anyone steal your brown paper lunch, okay? It's a classic right there. I'm doing great, thank you! I'm manifesting my power as much as I can. Struggling, anyone, thank you for the 5 carrots. It's wild seeing you play this. I have memories playing this as a kid at my grandparents' house when I was like 8. You know how it is, man. This is like the computer lab special. This and Solitaire and Minesweeper, but I didn't know how to play Minesweeper as a kid, and I still don't know how to play Solitaire as an adult. The music's a jam, though. It's so great. It's so great. Why don't they make game music like this anymore? Games haven't been the same since 1995, guys. Games fell off since then. You know, the crazy part is, I think... Well, actually, no. Okay, so... I was gonna say, I think this was made before Tetris, but Tetris was made in 1984. Do I have any idea what's going on? I keep losing in increasingly humiliating ways while chat watches, eating popcorn, chuckling at me as I begin to tear up, wondering why things have come to this. When I was supposed to be a pro gamer, I marketed myself as a pro gamer horse. I was supposed to go to the championships and make it big. I threw away my past life for this. I divorced my wife and left the dog and the kids and everything to be the best of the best, and now I can't even scrape by a measly 1 million anymore in my score, and I don't know what to do. I think I've just washed up. Maybe I just need to, like, I don't know, maybe I just need a drink. Maybe drinking will solve this. No? No? You think I can do it still? I'm sorry, I don't mean to doubt myself. It's just times are tough, man. I don't know how I'm gonna pay rent this month. What do I do? What do I do? I'm not the pinball gamer I was in the past, okay? I used to be cool. I used to be cool. And now I'm just a horse. Huh? Horses can do anything? That's a good mentality to have. How much willpower did it take to not replace all this week's streams with musume? Look, man, I'm just playing it in my own time. It's okay. Going in the kitchen to make food, let me play musume on the side. About to lay down, let me lay in bed for a couple hours and play musume. That'll probably be me after this stream, not gonna lie. But I wanna win. I wanna make progress. I wanna see the girls again. I wanna watch them sing. And it's like, despite my flaws, maybe I too could have an idol concert one day, and you guys would be like, "Oh my gosh, who let the horse in here? Call the police!" And then I would be belligerent and refuse to get off stage, and it would be like a whole mess. Like yeah, the news would have to cover it. It would be bad. It would be very bad. Yeah, just blare the national anthem, like the bass-boosted national anthem, as you try to get me off the stage. What would my chem light color be? My chem light color? Am I gonna get radiated? I think I've already gotten like a couple cancer-causing chemicals just by being in the military. Well, yeah, they have you work with some crazy stuff, man, but, I think my pen light would be... I don't know what color would be good, honestly. My color scheme is kind of like brown and tan and orange, right? Yeah, something like that. Don't forget to yell, I thought this was America. Right here, right now, at this very moment. I feel like that's gonna scare people. They're gonna think that I'm like disorderly. I promise. Okay, let me clarify this to the new chatters. I am only this unhinged when I am extremely sleep deprived, which is right now. So only when I stream around this hour. When I do streams in the evening and I've slept, then I'm okay, you know? Then I'm calm. Then I am of respectable conduct. So just keep that in mind, okay? This isn't who I am. But, wait, I have to segue into it. But I thought this was America! Like that? Was that what you were looking for? Yeah, I work night shift. You can still download this stream? I mean, game? Yeah, you can download this game. Don't stream game. All clear? Better be crystal. You better be able to see through it. Buddy. Buster. Pal. I need to go and get the arrows, right? Do I need to knock it into the wormhole, or... Okay, the wormhole is opened. Is that the wormhole? The one under the purple ramp? It needs to go into the hyperdimensional space, I think. Which means I need to slap it with a bit more oomph. You know? Well, why are you singing the national anthem in chat? You're gonna scare people. How many people in chat right now aren't American? Self-report this instant. It's okay if you're not, by the way. You're so cool to me. You're cool as hell. But I'm just curious, because I know at these hours it's typically a little bit early for most of the American folk. Except for the fellas who like watch while at work and stuff, which is so real of you, by the way. I think aside from America, from what I can tell, the most people who are active in chat are Australians. I don't know what it is about. Like, okay, I think the way it was explained to me is that Australians really like tomboys. I don't know if this is true or not, but that is what was explained to me. So that's like, I like to get a census every once in a while. It's very intriguing to me. Australians don't sleep? I think it's like... Actually, I don't know what time it is in Australia right now. You're a Filipino and might be the only one? You're the last of your kind? Bro, what happened over there? Singaporean? Oh, Singapore looks really pretty. That's a pretty place. Brazil? Hello there! Hello! Aww. Thank you for watching me, even from other countries. I appreciate it. I hope you guys have fun here too. I don't know why, but it's like really heartwarming to me. It makes me happy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You're not going to say where you are? Why are you afraid? You're afraid someone's gonna assassinate you? You're gonna get targeted? They're gonna drop your coordinates in chat, your latitude and longitude? Yeah, you worried about that, buddy? What you got to hide, huh? Everything could be America. I don't think everything needs to be America. I have to win though. I have to win somehow. That is my goal this stream. No! No! Why is this game so hard? Is anyone else playing right now while watching me play? I need at least one of you guys to get a higher score than I am. It makes me feel better about the situation. Cause like, if you think of the Umarmy like a hive mind, even if I fumble, as long as one of you guys is winning, I can take credit for your accomplishments. Like, by proxy, you know? Yeah. Bored at the office so you'll play it? Does your office computer have it? I would be impressed. But that's actually kind of cool if so. Playing ranked COD? Sounds like there's a a lot on the line. It was a fishing joke. I'm sorry. Aww. Stolen valor for playing pinball? No, it's okay. I only take credit for your guys' actions because that's honestly that's just how the military works if we're being real. We have to support each other. You have to play this at work and then tab out, panicked when your boss walks by, and then they're gonna assume you're doing something worse. And yeah, I don't know, it'll be like a whole thing. I can't come up with a scenario right now. I'm locked in. I gotta redeem myself. Taking credit for the heroism of your subordinates is a time-honored military tradition. Yes. That is how it is. That is how it will always be. That is how officers promote. You have to work hard so that they can prosper and make 3 times the amount of money that you do. God bless. Up until middle school, you had to sing the Star Spangled Banner every morning. But the speaker system was so bad, the lyrics were always scuffed. That's okay. It's got character there. Can you know other languages? Maybe perhaps a little? Wait, hold on. I have a response to that. Hold on. No. I refuse. I'm sorry, bro. You signed up for this. That and terrible pinball gameplay, apparently. Wait, what are we applauding exactly? What are we applauding? It's not that I don't like other languages, it's that I only know how to speak English. I had to check the pronunciation guide. Words are hard. Words are difficult. You can't ever tell me that you were in the middle of like a monologue or something and you forgot the right word that you wanted to use. Pinball? Hey, what does playing pinball have to do with me being tired? Wait, why are you trying to diss pinball? I will destroy you where you stand. It'll be like in those cartoons where like the person gets blown up and only the little ashes get left behind. Just like a black stain on the ground where the person used to be. Because they got completely deleted. But like I'm not threatening you, by the way, just in case anyone asks, I'm not threatening you. This is just an explanation of that particular scenario that could happen if these transgressions continue. Hypothetically. Yeah, I really like pinball though. I think more people should play pinball. English is just 7 languages in a trench coat. Yeah, but I speak American English, not any of those other forms of English, okay? It's all very particular. This is all very carefully calculated and whatnot. Yes. The horse has spoken. Yeah, that's right. You've heard it straight from the horse's mouth. Wait, hold on. I have another thing for that. There's a lot happening right now. There's a lot happening right now. We're gonna make it out of here, guys. We're gonna make it out of here. Hey, English only in chat! English only in chat. Read the damn chat rules. Stop rebelling. Read the chat rules. Damn it! Stop misbehaving. What just happened? That was crazy. I'm gonna pretend that I did that on purpose. You're okay. You're okay. Just don't let me see it happen again. I'm gonna slap your hands with a ruler like the teachers back in the day. The American spelling of color offends me deeply. Alright, but why do you feel a need to add a U in there? What is the benefit of that? That just looks, it looks stupid. It looks pointless. You just like throwing things in there? But for what? Like what does that accomplish? How does that enhance the word in any way? You don't even pronounce a U in there. See, color. There's no U in there. There's no U in there. Stop making stuff up. Wait, hold on. I gotta fix this. There we go. Relic of language. They're probably gonna add an extra letter in there too. Feisty fellas. You and glamour. I feel like we could take it out though, and it would still be just as good. That's the thing. Just gotta keep that in mind. You blame the French? What did the French do this time? What did they do this time? Everything is so painful. America does things differently from the rest of the world because we're America and we can, okay? We might do it to feel special, but maybe I want to feel special. How about that, chat? What's wrong with wanting to feel special? Maybe I want to feel like a fucking pretty princess, huh? You gonna tell me I'm wrong for that? Yeah? You gonna tell me I'm wrong for that? You gonna try and shame me now? Is that what we do here? I thought the Umarmy was better than this. I am very disappointed in you. Yeah, I don't think horses can be princesses either, honestly. When you put it that way, that makes sense. You do you, I guess. Yeah, maybe that is how I'm gonna spend my Saturday, now that I think about it. I don't know what's going on anymore, man. Everybody's being unruly. Oh no, seriously though, stop speaking other languages in chat. It actually is unironically against the rules. Because it's difficult to moderate chat if I can't actually read what you guys are saying. And it's also difficult for my moderators to moderate chat if they can't read what you're saying. So if you ever type something in another language and it gets deleted, it's not because of what you said, whatever that may be. It's because you said it in another language. Yes. You say that, but Gen 4 MLP exists? I don't even know what you mean by this. I don't know what you mean by this. My Little Pony is a dress-up version of horse toys. Yeah, but they're also colorful. They've been like radiated or something, and they have brandings on their thighs. If I remember correctly. I don't think that's really comparable to me, you know? This is not going the way I thought it would. I thought we were just here to play a good old-fashioned game of pinball. And you guys are out here making things overly complicated, being difficult, throwing steel chairs at each other. One of the troops over there is probably trying to steal another one's food. Put it down! Maybe I'm making this worse though. I need to be calm so that you guys will be calm. Hold on. Alright, Umarmy. Let's relax a little bit and focus on pinball. Let's do our best to win. I think that would be very good. I should get a tattoo as well. I don't have any tattoos, and I don't really have any interest in getting any. It's not for any, like, particular reason. Like, I don't have anything against people who have tattoos. Some people have really cool ones, but I just don't want to, like, put any pictures on myself, if that makes sense. That's just my personal, take on it. I don't know. I don't know. Think of the superpowers it would give you. You know, I've never thought about that before. Maybe I need a tattoo of the How Hungry horse just on my bicep to aggressively flex at people. And they're gonna be confused, but also maybe accepting at the same time. Weirder things have happened. Hey Tomoe, are you gonna play the newly released Musume mobile global game? I'm gonna give you very specific instructions. Tell me when you're ready. Get a pen and pencil and paper. So I need you to click on my channel and hit the live tab. If you go one stream back from the current one that's open, you should see something that will answer your question. It's a bit of a spoiler, but like, trust me. Just trust me. has nothing to do with gambling. What do you mean? What do you mean? If it isn't in front of me, it isn't real. Why do you have no object permanence? Why? It's okay, guys. Sometimes I space out a little bit, but I still try to keep it together. You're watching my debut stream somehow? Can we like rewind back to that time? If I could change anything from my debut, I would have definitely been less cringe. Or at least like, cringe in like a classier way, you know? Yeah. Do I like any particular fitness influencers / personalities? I don't know, a lot of them just seem really egotistical. I haven't seen any that I like. I don't know though. I don't really like I don't like celebrity culture that much. I know that makes me sound like a fucking nerd, but like people always ask me like, hey, do you know this like famous actor? Do you know this guy? And I'm like, never fucking seen that person in my life. And they're like, no, they're from the movie. And it's like, yeah, never fucking seen that movie in my life either. What's your point? But I mean, nothing against people who like that sort of thing. I just don't really care that much, I guess. I don't know. I'm a little bit of a horse. Cringe but free. Perhaps this is the life that must be pursued. You recognize the voice actors? Yeah, I can recognize the voice of characters sometimes. Not the faces of them, but yeah. I'm a horse? Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to find out this way. It's one of those things. You're a horse girl in the military, so you must personally know Sergeant Reckless. You don't have to censor it, man. I didn't even add it to the banned word list. You can say Sergeant Reckless. It's not gonna get censored, don't worry. Do I know who Ryan Gosling is? I'm gonna be honest, if it wasn't for all of the memes about him, I would not have any fucking clue who he is. But it was kind of like hard not to know because of that. That was a little bit different. Wait, you're not a nerd? I don't know, man. I don't know what I am. I don't think about it too hard. Space Cadet brings back memories? Nah, this game's from 1995. Ain't no memories to bring back. Who's Ryan Gosling? He's a dude from a show that did a thing, and he was in a couple movies that people liked. He was kind of a protagonist in his own right. Other info. He's about yay tall, probably. Yeah. Or drive. Drive where? He was John Blade Runner. I've never seen Blade Runner before. I've never seen it before. I wonder what it's about. What have I done? I don't know what I don't know. I'm very puzzled by what's going on. Yay tall, kind of like between a yippee and a wahoo, you know? About yay. You should be familiar with that. Oh, I got jokes all day, okay? I got jokes all day. I think the worst part about it is, you know, I gotta confess something to you guys. I actually am just a clown. I don't pretend to be a clown for stream. The makeup never comes off. Sometimes you just gotta honk the little red nose or just cry in the shower, you know? It be that way sometimes. I can't go back. This is the life that's chosen me. One yay translates to 700 millimeters short of an apple for you European peeps. Okay, but what's a millimeter? What is that? Also, I have another question. Speaking of people from other countries, do Canadians actually have bags of milk? Do they actually have milk bags? Like, does father tell his son, "Hey, buddy, can you go grab me that sack of milk from the fridge? Can you go grab me the old sack? I need some for my bowl of cereal." Yeah, just grab the old milk sack. Oh. I feel like I mean, it's, yeah. Yeah, it would be strange. Oh no, it's stuck again. It sounds gross. Alright, well, you sound judgmental. Okay? You're just being judgmental. See, this is the problem with British people. They're so judgmental. Now we're just throwing shots at people in the dark. It's okay. You call them a liar for having bagged milk? Well, that's just asking for trouble. What are the bags made out of? I just assume they're like cow skin or something, you know? To really sell that vegan, or well, actually no, it's not vegan. That's vegetarian, organic, grass-fed. You need like actual cow pelt. Otherwise, they won't drink it. Canadians are very particular about their milk sacks. It's made out of plastic, is it? Is it at least recycled plastic? What is the reason for it? I'm just very curious. Honestly, I kind of prefer my beverages with a little bit of microplastics in them. Why did they call it a sack? I think here's my opinion, and you guys can call me you can call me stupid for this, but when referring to like a bag or something, I just think it's just a silly word. It just sounds stupid. It just sounds goofy. I don't think anyone actually calls it that. How do I know about Canadian milk bags? Well, you see, I saw this beautiful lady. Well, I don't know. I've spoken to Canadians before. They've mentioned it. That's all. I don't know what the difference between a sack and a bag is. I don't know. I think they're literally the same. I think they're synonymous. Okay. Condensed milk. I don't know. I just assume Americans take credit for things and eventually people accept it. Like, it's like how everyone says that the hamburger is really American, but I think another country technically came up with it or something. Oh. Bags close and sacks don't. Clearly you've never seen a spider egg sack before, okay? You can actually watch YouTube videos of like zoomed in spider egg sacks bursting open. It's very fascinating. Except if you have arachnophobia, probably don't do that. That's why this isn't legal advice. I'm also really bad at this. It's cause I'm talking to you guys. Normally I'm very locked in, okay? You don't want to see it? Well, why I would watch it? I like insects, okay? Like, if I was walking and I saw, like, a giant caterpillar, I would stop to pet the caterpillar. Now, you can say what you want to about that, but I personally just feel like I'm admiring nature the proper way. And if you don't understand that, it sounds like you're the problem here, not me. You can't call me weird for that. Just because you don't have the fucking whimsy in your heart to enjoy the nicer, smaller things in life. Okay? I know spiders aren't insects, but it's a general point, you know? Yeah, bugs are cool. Bugs are cool. Why would you pet a caterpillar? Well, they kind of have like this like rubbery smooth texture. It's just fascinating to me. Just leave it alone. It'll forgive me. It's probably about to get eviscerated by a bird in a couple hours. You know, the circle of life and shit. As much as I love bugs, I'm not like one of the type of people who's like, oh man, this roach entered my house, I have to capture it and release it outside. Fucker passes the threshold and he gets killed. Same goes for any insect. I don't care. They make it inside, they have to die. Should've fucking stayed outside if they wanted to value their life, you know? I don't care if it's a so-called good insect. It's not allowed in my house. Homestead's off limits. Even ladybugs? I've never had a ladybug get into my house before, so I haven't had to think about that. Like, I just get pissed off when people like, oh no, how could you kill the little bug in your house? Bro, walk outside, there's like 50 fucking thousand of them! You just can't see them, they're in your yard though! One of them dying, it's not gonna make a difference. Somebody probably stepped on one outside and didn't even notice, okay? And then you're gonna be like, oh, Tomoe, they can feel pain. Yeah, shouldn't have been born as a fucking bug then, I don't know. What do you want me to say? I mean, they're still cute though, but cute things can die too. I think it's fair. I think it's fair. Look, man, I just like my environment being kept peaceful. How is that cute? How are you gonna call me cute for that? What about what I'm ranting right now? Nobody chose to be a bug. How do you know that's not what they chose on character select though? I feel like you're making a lot of assumptions right now. Man, I love pinball. What about you guys? I feel like I can literally say like any weird thing at this point and you guys would be like, yep, still cute, Tomoe. This is a cycle of abuse. This is unacceptable. I will not tolerate this any longer. I'm about to fight back. I'm gonna hit you with the haymaker. Unhinged takes aren't cute. I'm supposed to be like peaceful and dainty and whatnot. I might be a horsefly in my next life. If I'm a horsefly in my next life after you say that, just to spite you, I am going to land on your sandwich and rub my hands together in the way that they do the moment you turn your back. And then you try to kill me, and then I fly off, and then I reappear later when you're sitting down to eat again, just to fly at your face, and then I enter your blind spot so you can't see where I went off to. And that's just like a repeating process that's going to happen for the next few hours. And you can't do anything about it. And that's how I'm going to spend my life. I have determined that that is my horsefly life now. Do you have any concerns about this? Any questions? How is that cute? I disagree with this. You're a monster? Well, you shouldn't wish ill upon people. You don't want to deal with the consequences. I haven't put much thought into being a horsefly. Not yet, at least. Well, you think I'm afraid of a can of Raid? I'm just gonna harass you every time you're away from the can of Raid. You're gonna sprint over to grab it, and I'm already gonna be gone. I'm elusive. You can't catch me. You don't know who you're dealing with. I'm fly as hell. I think that's what a fly would say, right? Yeah, that sounded intellectual. Bad joke, well, welcome to the Umarmy. Superfly? Yeah! You have a UV light fly trap as an ultrasonic bug repellent device in your bedroom? How many are passing the threshold that you had to take such drastic measures, dude? Just got off duty downloading Musume now. Can't wait to play. You better be excited to play. I need to find like the right opportunity to do more Musume streams without being obnoxious about it. But I will keep playing in the meantime, in my off time. It's very comforting, you know? At the very least, I know that there's gonna be a beautiful horse girl around for me at the end of my day. And I get to look at her beautiful smile and cheer on her hopes and dreams and ambitions. And even when she has hardships or things don't quite go the way she wants them to, she still comes back and does her best again in the next race. And I just find that remarkably beautiful. It's so profoundly magnificent. It's great. It's really great, honestly. Mosquitoes are so common up here that you practically inhale them. Have you considered having a different blood type? Have you considered that? Maybe you're just like a whole meal to them, you know? Yeah. Yeah. That sounds like sexual harassment, but you get what I'm saying. You attended our concert at Off-Kai? I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad you liked it. I haven't gotten to hear back from anyone who got one of the tea samples. If you or a loved one managed to get a tea sample, please let me know what you thought of it. The tea will be ready soon. I am very excited. I am very giddy about it. I am the Space Cadet. My name is John Space Cadet. Yeah. Second place horse? I'm willing to accept that. All the Musume girls deserve first place. How do you propose someone changes their blood type? I didn't think that far ahead. So guys, what's your blood type? Drink lots of blood. I don't know if that's gonna cut it. I don't know if that'll do the trick. I just need to know your guys' blood type so I know if I can steal your blood in the case of an emergency. So many O negatives. Your blood will be useful in due time, once the incident happens. O positive. B positive, A positive. It's not bad if you don't know it. I feel like some people know and some people don't know. It has to like come up at some point in your life for you to know. AB positive is scary. People with AB positive blood are just fighting for their lives out there. Universal donor. Can I have a pint of your blood? Perhaps. It's been a while. I hope you do well. I am... Hold on. I'm doing lovely today. How are you doing? Oh, it's been so long. How are you? How are you doing? Welcome back to the stream. I hope you've been well. Hello there. Are you excited for pinball today? We're just playing a little bit of pinball this morning. It's actually quite delightful. I am really enjoying my time with the Umarmy right now. Oh. Honestly, I really did run out of things to say this time, so I'm gonna say something random to derail this entire conversation because it has become my life's purpose. You chose to interject at a good time, I suppose. Well, why do you guys always get scared when I act super nice and customer servicey? The way you switch voices is surreal. You guys don't have a customer service voice? Like, consciously think about it right now. Tell me you have one. When do I receive the fan gifts from Kawa, and will you do a gift opening handcam stream? I'll ask Kawa about it. They're still settling back in after getting back from the con. I don't know if I want to do an opening stream because I don't know if everybody who sent me stuff would be comfortable with me opening it on stream. That would be the thing that I'm worried about, if that makes sense. Because I want people to, like, have, like, that bit of privacy, you know? I don't want to just, like, toss their business out there, depending on what they say out there, you know? Yeah, of course you have a customer service voice. You guys aren't about to make me sound like a weirdo. Mine is not scary. It's supposed to make you feel welcome. Do you guys not feel welcome right now? Hello, welcome to Umarmy's Incorporated. How may I help you? You horse around, you find out. John Freeman was typing on his computer chat. Continue from here. You're just making things up. That sounds more natural. Okay, so I can't make it too enthusiastic. I can't make it too, luring you into a false sense of security to steal your social security number. You know? Yeah? Speaking of luring people into a false sense of security to steal their social security number. Where was I going with that? Actually, what do you guys think it'd be like to be friends with somebody who has like a, what is it, a mail order bride? What do you think that would be like? That sounds surreal. How do you tell them they're just being used? What if they think they found the love of their life? How do you break it to them? How do you let them down easy? You would not be friends to begin with? What? Oh, now the game got stuck. You say, let's share. What? Oh god, I tapped out. Oh no. There we go. That's better. We're good now. We're good now. Everything's good now. I'm sorry, I felt like psychic damage there. My brain just convulsed a little bit. It was screaming. It needs to be put out of its misery like a sad, pathetic little animal. I don't even know if you can get a mail order bride anymore. I thought that was like a joke from like the 2000s. But then I got told like at some point that it wasn't a joke and some people actually did that. But I don't know, man. That was a different place. Nowadays most people don't even know what ASL means. You know, like the chat room ASL slang. Most people don't know what that means. They're like, oh, American Sign Language? No, motherfucker! It's not American Sign Language. Yeah. It's different. It was a different time. Yeah. That ASL. That ASL. I'm glad some of you guys get it. AOL was terrifying, man. I feel like there were some really dubious people there. That and Yahoo. You guys remember when people used to unironically use like Yahoo Answers and stuff? I feel like that was where people asked their dumb questions before Reddit was a thing. Which is weird to think about, but like, yeah, Yahoo Answers was a wild place. Not sure if any of you guys ever went there before, but it was definitely interesting. Yeah, people don't know what ASL means anymore. Like, it's an old relic. Oh, I love Yahoo Answers too. I feel like you could just ask like the most stupid fucking questions ever and somebody would give you a serious response. And I feel like that in essence was like what the internet was about back then. I'm gonna be honest, growing up on the internet, I used to just play like MMOs and stuff with my older brother. Like I'd be like a little baby human playing like World of Warcraft and RuneScape with my brothers. I don't think you're supposed to play like World of Warcraft when you're like 8 years old, but like shit happens, man. I had a lot of fun. I guess it wasn't that bad. It's not like I, you know, like interacted with anyone. I was just living in my happy place. Why not? Yeah, I guess it really wasn't that much of an issue. But it's just weird to think about, because I do not think I was the target audience for that game. I understood anything? Yeah, I just went along with what my brother was doing. I mean, I was a pretty intellectual little fella, okay? A big smart horse even back then. I read books and stuff, you know? Yeah, I never played Roblox as a kid. I just played MMOs and stuff. How many hours did I put into WoW? A lot. I was a very dedicated MMO player, bro. I was like a get online and play MMOs literally all day MMO player at that age. Which, probably not a great thing, but you know what? Evidently, I was just a very dedicated gamer. I don't think I even played optimally. I was just messing around, you know? Flash games. Alright, you're crazy. Man, it was weird when you like download okay, back then when you tried to download World of Warcraft, your computer would have like maybe 100 gigabytes of space if you had like one of the really big disk drives. And World of Warcraft alone took up like 33 gigs. And it was like, holy shit, if I have this on my computer, I can't have anything else. Because it takes up so much space. Oh, I played Horde. Yeah. Just a little bit of old Tomoe memories right there. Yeah. I'm sorry for making you feel old. It's fun to reminisce though. Things are so different nowadays. Any of you remember LimeWire? Everybody knows LimeWire and unregistered hypercam and all that stuff, man. It's just weird to think about like how YouTube was back then and what it's become now. I played Club Penguin too! I was just out there doing stuff, you know? Azure Lane is 30 gigs? Whoa. You don't know what LimeWire is? Yo. What was the name of that one cheat software that you could use that worked on like most Flash games and stuff? Like there was like I don't remember, but it was like one that worked for a lot. Was it Game Shark? I was thinking maybe that was like the one for Nintendo DS, but maybe that was the PC one. Okay, you guys know your stuff. Yeah, I think Game Shark was for Nintendo. Or I guess maybe it wasn't just Nintendo, maybe it was other stuff too. Game Genie? Was that what it was called? Cheat Engine? Was definitely something. I used to like look up YouTube tutorials and stuff. Like how to hack this, how to scam people in games. Well, I didn't want to scam people, but my brother did, okay? My brother might have scammed a couple people, but you know, if you get scammed by a little kid on a game, shit happens, man. You know, that's just how it is sometimes. Yeah, Action Replay was for DS. I did use Action Replay a couple times for fun. Just because it was interesting seeing the things you could accomplish with it. I thought it was like the most fascinating thing ever. Yeah, how to get infinite money. Like stuff like that. Where it wouldn't even be like any commentary or anything. You guys don't understand. Back then, most videos didn't really have commentary. It was like somebody whipped open like a notepad and was like silently typing with like Linkin Park music in the background or some shit. and it's like super grainy, and you're just trying your best to load the video so you can figure out what happened, like what you need to do, what process you need to follow here. Hey man, this is how it was. And of course there's like so many viruses around back then too. The blurry text with the blue background slide in between video footage? Yeah! What was that? Windows Movie Maker? That people used to like edit back then or something? Like the free version? You're gonna go, oh yeah, yeah. We're being a bunch of old fellas right now. Thank you for hanging out though, you take care. No, we're not scamming anyone. Please buy my snake oil. I mean horse oil. You guys want some horse oil? It rejuvenates you and makes you feel very alive. Buy Tomoe Umari snake oil and you'll be saying faster than you can get out of bed. I don't know. I didn't think that through very well. Is horse oil drinkable? Probably not. Where's that come from? The heart. Horse oil like mane and tail? Yeah, something like that. We'll workshop that one. Oh goody. Okay, I'll bring the Capri Sun in the little variety box of chips. It'll be a fun occasion. I don't know what horse oil would be. Is it like glue? No, it's not. It's not glue. Man, there's so many ancient medicines you can make with animal parts. What the hell was that? That was not fair. That was not fair. Is it processed or clean? No, it's raw and organic. It's like the vegetarians who just take bites out of like honeycombs and stuff because they want to be health conscious and stuff. And the organicness makes it better for you or something. I have a genuine question. How do you guys how do you tolerate the shit I say? Cause like I sometimes I think about it after the fact. I usually don't, but like sometimes I think about what I just said and I'm like, why is nobody surprised by this? Why is everyone just going along with this? Like just kind of like nodding, like yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's all right. I have a reputation? Am I infamous? What did I do? Okay, alright, well, you know, that's fair. You gotta get used to weird stuff. Expect the unexpected. You don't have high hopes for VTubers? Hey, I am highly accomplished. I have 75 confirmed kills. With a sniper rifle. I have been deployed 7 different times with an 8th pending deployment. I will fucking obliterate you, motherfucker. Stop talking shit. Only 75. I worked hard for those. Shut up. Don't shame me. Shut up. How many sword kills? I try not to melee too often, but about 32, not to brag. Yeah, I'm a little crazy. And 10 of those are from the same day. Are you Navy SEALs? No, I'm a horse. It's weird thinking that there's military VTubers, man. It's the future. Send your Oshi out to fight. I mean, I'm not fighting anything. I don't have a combat job myself, but I'm just saying, you know. Laser Angel, hello there. Hello. Hi. Not a seal, but a horse. Actually, I'm still curious about this because this is something someone mentioned previously. Is it true there's like a section of Canada where they just club seals to death? It's like, if you look at the area that's like directly north from the East Coast, and like it's apparently a very cold area, they just club the shit out of seals there. Like that's what they do. Like that's their thing. That's their hobbies. I think they like use their pelts for stuff, but yeah. Oh, okay, so this is a thing. Okay. For Canadians vent their anger. So had a tough day at work and you just put your coat on, you're like looking to your wife, don't look for me, honey, I gotta go for a bit, I'll be back in a week. And she thinks you're cheating on her, but you're just going to beat some seals to death, I guess. Does everyone have their club? What kind of blunt item would you theoretically use to club this seal? Like, I'm curious. That's how they eat? Dude, they're like all fat! It's like eating somebody's chunky ass dog, like the family pet. You just look at an obese chihuahua and you're like, ooh, you'd make a good chuck, you know, if we were in a dire situation, I could definitely use you. Whew. You would definitely provide a meal. Is that really how you think? Is that how you get through the world? This conversation isn't going to end well. I don't think it was going well from the very beginning. Please don't club Fumoe. She bruises easily and will retaliate while you're asleep. Reinforced top heavy metal club. Speaking of clubs, I thought about this recently. Okay, do any of you guys golf? Be honest with me. I have a golfing related question. I gotta know. I gotta know. Okay, none of you golf. Okay, someone golfs. Okay, so, no shit, there I was. Driving to work. I see a group of golfers in a parking lot. Near base. All of them are wearing polo shirts, hats, like snapbacks and stuff, and shorts. All the same length shorts. Some shirts had patterns, not all of them. They were all wearing hats. And I'm like, is this just like the professional attire that you have to wear if you go golfing? Can you not golf in anything else? Do you have to golf in that specific fit? Like some variation of that specific fit? Like there were like 5 or 6 guys and they were all wearing the exact same type of outfit. Just in a different color. I felt like I was looking at a Smash Bros roster with everyone choosing the same character and having like a color variant. I was really confused. I was really confused, but you know what? It was just abusing enough. Might have been a golf club meetup. Oh yeah, the golf clubs getting together by the golf clubs. I see what you did there, okay? I see what you did there. What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. If a man wants to wear a salmon polo and golf with his boys, power to you. They still install this game on computers? They do not, but it's easy to find online. It's very easy to find online. Does it feel fancy? I guess I could see that. I mean, it looks comfortable. It's getting hotter out. Maybe the mini golfer attire is different. I've never been mini golfing before, but I've also never been normal golfing, so just experiences that I have not partook in yet at this stage in my life. I think the game hates me. Yeah. It's okay. Whether you're an adult or a kid, adult, kid, doesn't matter. Still bad at this game no matter what. Isn't this like the Tomboy childhood friend experience again though? Just playing this game, or seeing the game played while insane ramblings are spoken upon you? Yeah. I'm not really good at words right now. Not too good with words. A little bit too tired for that. You never had a tomboy friend? Tomboy friend? Well, they're out there somewhere. You can find them at like Blockbusters and stuff. If I don't let a new ball go all the way up. Oh, you mean when I'm launching it? I don't really understand what's going on in the game either, or why those things are off to the side there. Oh, you're talking about golf. Is this tomboy friend with us in the room right now? No, she's still at Blockbusters. She's in the rubble. You have to go dig her out. You have to go break down the walls of the abandoned Blockbuster and dig her out. She's been trapped in there all this time. Oh my gosh, it's true! It's true! I wasn't being messed with. Praise be. She's real to you. She's alive in there, okay? Your local Blockbuster is now an auto parts store. Do they at least have the right parts that you need? Is that how that goes? I have another question, because I just like asking you guys dumb questions, because you guys have smart things to say. What age would you want to retire at? Like, ideally. Like, you know, in a perfect world, perfect scenario. What age would you like to finish working in? Oh, now immediately? Why? Working is fun! I mean, it can be. What would you do if you retired? Like, what would you do? How would you spend your time then? Think about it. Yeah, 50 to 60 isn't a bad range for retirement. Okay, you guys so far? Yeah, work is fine if you don't hate your job, but most of us hate our jobs, so I guess that's the kicker, isn't it? You'd watch VTubers all day? I don't think your sanity is gonna last. I don't know if that's healthy. You're gonna, like, question life and stuff, you know? Half a century of this. I got an extra ball! Let's go! Let's go! Anyway, yeah, learning languages would be fun. Yeah! Yippee! Wahoo! You worked at a golf course as a greenskeeper? So you were a cashier? Also, I didn't know that the polo was actually a rule. Okay, that makes a lot more sense now. I didn't know it was a thing. Probably tradition or something. You gotta wear, like, I don't know, some of them don't wear the ball caps, though. Some wear, like, the little funny, like, berets, right? And they just look very, very prim and proper. You wanna build and create stuff? I'm gonna be honest, man. If I wasn't a streamer and I could have any job and live off of it, I would choose sculpting because I love sculpting. I love sculpting so much. I just don't do sculpting streams because they take so much time, man. They take so long. It takes so long to sculpt, and I feel like I can't entertain you guys when I'm like quietly sculpting something, so it's hard. Try not to do it too often. No! I'm pretty good at sculpting, thank you. Thank you. What would you sculpt? Last time I sculpted the How Hungry horse, and apparently it turned out pretty well, even though I could barely fucking see, so I couldn't do detail work very well. Yeah, I sculpt with clay. I used to do ceramic sculptures, but that's kind of hard when you don't have a kiln. I guess I could do another one again sometime soon. I still have all the stuff for it, so it wouldn't be that hard to set up. I just gotta get in the vibes, you know? Maybe when I have a little bit more energy. I've been doing a lot of lower energy stuff lately. One lopsided mug from my horse girl tomboy sculpture. Hold on, I got you. You wanna see a lopsided mug? 1 second. I was trying to make a funny face. Hold on. Yeah. Oh no, my game ended? No! 1 hour sculpt challenge could work. That might work actually. That would have to be speedy. 1 hour is normally like not nearly enough time. We need more. By the way, for those wondering, since I did the musume stream last night, unplanned, completely spontaneous, I'll probably have a gorilla stream later tonight. It just depends on how much sleep I get and when I wake up. Speaking of which, I probably need to end stream soon, because it's about time for me to hit the old dusty trail, get some rest. 1 hour is normally an hour. But like, my hour or your hour? And like, you gotta like take other variables into account here. The local college here teaches glass blowing. I mean, I feel like things like that, skills like that are really cool. I like having things that you can share with other people. Hobbies that are easy to share with people are fun. Alright, Tex, thank you for the 10 carrots. I hope you're looking at pictures of tomboys goes well. Beat your high score? I don't even know what my high score was. I'm never getting out of here, man. I'm so tired. I need to sleep. I need to get into my pajamas and my little nightcap with carrot pattern on them. And then get my little carrot stick on the, you know, like the little candle holder? For when you hear a bump in the night and you have to go investigate, so you like light the little candle. Yeah, that'll be me. I'm gonna be that guy. Yeah, Scrooge maxing, exactly. Do horses also count sheep? I count carrots being pulled out of the ground. Yeah. I have a question, chat. I have a question. So, when the farmers pull up carrots, do you think the carrots scream, but like in their native tongue, so people don't understand what they're saying? Like, it's like silent screaming, because they're like being pulled up by like, I guess they're like exposed nerves. You could consider these like exposed nerves, pretty much. I feel like that'd be really painful. Those are mandrakes? I mean, I can see why that vision exists then. It makes sense. It would be metal! Would you guys still help a farmer harvest their carrots if they screamed at you? I'd probably just put some earplugs in or something. I don't know. Don't let that hold you back. It would be more fun if anything. Well, like, that sounds really fucked up, but like, it'd be interesting, you know? Like watching a nature documentary of a rabbit getting its throat bit into by a lion or something. Yeah. Carrots are delicious, you know. It has to be done. Why do you care about the pain of a vegetable? Same reason people are like, oh, you can't step on the bug in your house, you're gonna hurt its feelings. Yeah, alright, buddy. Alright. Yeah, I guess vegans would be pretty upset if vegetables felt pain. I'm doing pretty good this round. Okay, that was my own fault. I'll admit that was my own fault. That was my own fault. But you know what you did. You were a facilitator. You know what you did. I blew it. No, that was your fault. It wasn't me. I refuse to accept responsibility for my actions. Is this great background ASMR for your work? How so, bro? How so? Everything is falling apart right now. I'm stuck in this hell that we call 3D Pinball Space Cadet. Plants do feel pain, but do they feel pain the way we feel pain? Do they get depressed? Do they get laid off of their job and have to think about it sometimes? While the rain pours down on them and nobody goes to check on them? You ever think about their feelings? But you don't. Oh, I didn't realize I crashed. Alright, that's fine. Better crashed than crashed out, right, fellas? Anyway, we're done here. That was a good stream. That was good. That was good. I enjoyed that game. That was nice. Thank you. Thank you. Let me put my BGM back on. Hold on. Gotta get the thingy ready. Has anyone told me that I'm a dork? No? First I'm hearing of this. Are you sure? Oh. Tomoe, can you bless my musume roll? I've been trying 5 hours to get full motion in Super Creek. I actually got, full motion on my first, 10 roll for cards. Well, yeah, the one that I did off stream anyway. So I got that, and then I'm just using somebody's Super Creek from my friends list. So I guess I'm like kind of gaming the system a little bit. I hope you get it though. It does help a lot. It does help a lot. I'm probably gonna get back to playing musume now. I'm gonna be honest. I've done what I need to do. I've contributed to your guys' morning brain rot. So you're welcome. You're welcome. I hope to see you guys again around if you haven't been scared away. I have a way of scaring women and other people away. But I know you guys won't run away. You feel safe here. You feel comforted. Yeah, I'm gonna go rest. I think I've done enough. You just pulled 2 special weeks? I didn't even know you could pull duplicates. Damn, I've been getting lucky. Alright, I'm gonna head out now. Y'all take care. Y'all take care now. I'll see you next time. Bye bye. I can't wave at you, so I'll wave my ears instead. Bye bye. Bye bye. Oh, wait, where's my. Hold on. There we go, I found it.